Hello and welcome to Benchmonster TV. I am the Benchmonster and I am solo for the time being. Hopefully, co-host arrives soon. She's back to a full schedule of work and gymnastics coaching and all that, so we will wait on her. I am here and I have been in the bathroom because I've got a piece of lint in my left eye and it's pissing me off, and I just jumped out here and trying to get it out of there. Cat hair, probably, because we got 3 cats. So glad everybody's here, anybody that's here. Last week we had Pete Santie on here, and I got to pick his brain prior to the show, during the show, and after the show. And always looking to get better and to help my athletes, share knowledge. That's what we do. Any good pro would do that, would, share knowledge down to beginners and intermediate lifters, and helping them better their bench press. And I'd give my left leg to have Pete come out here and help some of my raw guys out and put them through a training program or something, because I know a little bit, I know a lot, I know a little bit, but I don't know everything, and so I'm still learning. And that was great to have him on the show and to be able to really dig in deep to what his training consists of, what he's done in the past, what he's currently doing, what he's done. And it was a good time. I love Pete, and he's part of Team Benchmonster. I don't even know if we got him a shirt yet. Does Pete Santie have a Team Benchmonster shirt?
I don't know. Let me send him
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
I was going to ask him, but I don't know if I mailed him one or not.
Better.
Gonna start off real quick talking about supplements. I'm not a big supplement person. Back in the day, I was sponsored and endorsed by a distributor, and I had everything known to Christ in my house. You can attest to that. And a lot of stuff they send me, I wouldn't take. And but anyway, the only reason I'm giving this the props that it's due is because there's an individual on our team, Nate Brandenhorst, and he has this online blood order you can order for like $200, and they need to take it into the, where they draw your blood, wherever you may go, and they'll draw it. And anyway, he was taking some supplements by Leviathan Nutrition, and just 2 important ones here for me, because I'm old and I need all the help I can get. I've got some other K2 and another product that they offer, but this kidney support here, I don't know if you can see that without blocking out everything. Kidney support, and of course TUDCA. Now, reason I bring that up is Nate actually took it as directed, and I'm not doing that. I'm just taking these in the morning because I can't remember to do it all at the end of the day. And there's like 3 in the morning of this, 3 in the afternoon, 1 in the morning. Anyway, his GFR values were raised 15 points or something, and definitely works. And so I went out and bought some. It's not too expensive than any other supplement. I think $40 for the TUDCA, and the kidney was like $50. But I definitely need that for the wear and tear I put on my body, so that's why I'm supplementing it. Also invested in some sea moss. Don't ask me why. Saw it on TikTok, and I'm gonna invest in some, what's that mushroom? Lion's mane. Supposed to help you solve problems, increases brain activities. And I'm thinking about trying Joe Rogan's mental, whatever it's called, focus or whatever. I'm gonna have a supplement kick right now because why not? What better time to try these supplements and see if they work? So gonna probably do blood work here at the end of, I'm probably gonna run 2 bottles of this, and we'll see what happens with my blood work. So, but I want to be healthy and I want to live longer, and I don't want to get a kidney from this person early in my life. Will you give me one, wouldn't you?
Sure.
Thank you. Anyway, so yeah, shout out to that company. They're not doing anything for me, so I don't expect anything sponsor wise or even a free t-shirt, but I'm going to take it and see what happens. That being said, welcome to Benchmonster TV, Miss Curly Hair. What are you doing today? How was your day? I was telling them that you back to a full schedule, 2 jobs, all that good stuff, and I appreciate you zipping in here, because without you, I start to wander, ramble, and I'm all over the place, and nobody wants to hear me talk.
You gotta keep on track.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to send my videos.
That's all right. I got a lot of videos here, and I'll have to put my glasses on probably, so But anyway, so we can get to videos. Is there anything else? We got a meet coming up October 14th at Impact Fitness Gym where we train. IPA meet. A lot of people coming. Talked to Dan Logman today. He's bringing a crew. Trying to get 2 people on my team to compete. I might judge. I like to head judge at the bench personally, but I'll probably be more apt to handoff and that sort of thing. Shirt setting. And 3-man handoffs are important, especially for Jose if he just decides to lift, and because he'll be going over 800 pounds. So, yeah, it's going to be very exciting, and I hope my guys do well, and I'm sure they will. So that's coming up, and then I was just standing outside, seeing if I'd pull you. You were going to pull in the driveway, and I noticed the sun setting, like at 7 o'clock.
Early.
Where has summer gone? Like it's already like. It's getting dark early and shit now. That's depressing. But hey, football started today, and Mahomes is out there running around, and he's playing.
That's cool.
Yeah, playing the Lions. I guess it's halftime, so we better hurry up because I know when third quarter comes, we're gonna lose all our viewers. So hey, let's get busy here and get some videos because I got a shit pot of them, and I'm not complaining. That being said, anything else you'd like to say before we continue?
Just happy to be here. Sorry I'm late.
That's right.
Tried.
All right.
Left work early.
You got off work early for this?
Yeah, they go till 7:30 now.
Oh, I appreciate that.
So I'm leaving like 35, 40
I'll
minutes.
cover your
I
expenses
got
for
stuck at the Columbia Center Boulevard light forever.
because
Hate that light.
that light
dude.
takes forever.
Hate that light. Yeah. I'm doing okay, and that took like 4 minutes right there.
Well, I was gonna ramble for a while until you got here. I'm glad you came in. They
I
get
got
stressed.
some cats upstairs. That
I saw the
need some
cats.
food,
We got
and
some
I
stray
didn't
cats
even
that
take
she's feeding
time
on the
to-
porch.
They're waiting for us when we get home, and they're up there. They're wondering why I didn't go back out to feed
Hey,
them.
because we got things to do, and this show's more
So
important.
once we put the max effort, I'm gonna go feed them.
Max effort, and you're gonna just take off like you always do.
The cats need food, man.
They're
He came
plump.
running over.
They're
to
not
me.
starving for nothing. Okay, first up, I got a video from Terry. He's from Greece, and he's one strong man, and he trains hard. And it says here that he's doing some raw floor presses. I don't need a backing, so let's check out Terry doing some raw floor presses here.
Nice.
Looks like an axle bar to me, and I just realized that when I made the video up this afternoon.
Nice.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's hard. It's like
We,
fat in your hand.
that's something we need to do is I got fat grips also, but is to switch up the bar on floor press. I believe that's what we're doing next Tuesday night because we're short staffed on max effort. So you might see this in action here. This exact same movement. But yeah, Terry kicking some ass here. He's got that really cool bench band he got recently. And he's been sending me a lot of videos, and he has a passion for what he's doing, and we support that. Good pause, straight line, elbows aren't turning out. Suicide grip, that's kind of cool.
Ooh, I don't know. I guess.
Yeah. Way to go, Terry, man. I mean, thanks for sending me that video. I need a pen so I can mark these off.
Yeah, that's strong.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them. Nice.
Strong guy, too.
Strong, solid.
Trains at a gym, says it's hard to get handoff partners and things like that, and I know all about that. I've trained myself for a long time. And, oh, next up, this is kind of cool. We got Scott Mendelson. A video was sent to me, and then one popped up. I don't know. Maybe we played it before. I don't know. Let's check out the first Scott's video here. He's giving 1250 a ride. I want to watch this. Always interesting to see my old combative nemesis, buddy, pal, friend, good old boy, Scott Mendelson under the bar with a shit pot of weight. A lot of reds.
A lot of reds there.
Lot of reds, yeah. But I just watched this before we started, and very impressive on the 3-man handoff where they set him with that bar. It is just right out in his line. These guys know what they're doing here, this 3-man crew, and I'm very impressed. Mendelson's getting set up. Center guy has a lot of responsibility on to make sure that bar isn't wavering back and forth from an uneven thing on each side. Comes out straight and right in his line. It's not dropped on him. That is beautiful. And you can press it right from the, oh, that's gorgeous. Mendelson has that grinding strength too. That's 1,250 pounds. Way to go, Scott. I don't know how long ago that was, but looking strong.
Good.
And then I have another one here of Scott. This was sent to me by One Rep Max, I believe. He's doing 1168. I don't think I need a backing for that either. This is pretty easy. So a lot of reds, a little better quality video here. One thing I noticed is that bench press. That is one hell of a monster bench press. Look at the thick tubing on that, and just that is, and I believe that's like a $7,000, $8,000, or $10,000 bench press, and I believe it. So a little 1168 right out in his line. Head back, Mendelssohn right there. Look at that. Spread that bar. Yep. Mendelssohn always has that great top end strength, that lockout. That's great. That's a lot of freaking weight, man. Way to go, Scott. Glad to see you're still in it.
Are those recent?
I don't know. I think one of them was. Joseph Tumbarello. Got a few bench presses from him. This one kind of shocked me here. It's I believe a 675 bench, raw, paused, is what I have written down. No. Is it paused? Yeah, it's paused. 675. Do I need a backing? No, but I do on the 685. Let's check out this one first. Kind of down, up. Now, that might be a world record at 275. Or a tie right there.
Which was it?
I think Hornstraw did 675 at 275, but I'm not sure. That was 675. Paused. He's a beast. This one here is a 685. This is just a gym lift, but you know what? It's a badass gym lift, and I got to put a backing up because it's a cropped video. So let's check out 685. Kind of a, I don't give a shit, man. This is 685. This guy's about 259 body weight.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking no wrist wraps. Like, get the fuck out of Dodge. Just fucking boom.
Jeez.
And fucking locks it out. Wow. Look at those crispy lockout. Oh, yeah, I believe he just had a baby not too long ago. Way to go, Joseph Tumbarello.
Very nice.
Yeah, a new member to the family. Future bench presser, hopefully. This guy was interesting. I've seen him, a lot of videos of him doing a lot of overhead press stuff. Big, strong guy here. His name's Andrew Richard, according to his Instagram handle. He's doing 525 standing, strict overhead press, lifetime drug-free. Said it, so I'm going to post it and talk about it. So let's check out Andy with the 525 OHP here, I believe. Where is he at? And right here, 525. He's a big man.
Well, that's a lot of weight.
A strong motherfucker right there, though. Yeah.
Jesus.
He does a lot of overhead stuff. Every time I get on Instagram, I see him doing a lot of overhead type of things. He also did some standing behind the neck tricep extensions like 365.
Jesus.
I was going to post that, but I forgot. A lot of times I don't want to have too many of the same thing. I try to get a little variety in the videos. Okay, we're going to take a little break here, a little commercial break. This is called what I call, this had trouble written all over it from the beginning. And you'll see. I got to put up an image. This was trouble from the get-go. Probably some alcohol involved, some theatrics on the diving board.
Shit.
Don't turn out well. You might want to check your L5S1.
That was a really bad plan.
And you're going to need to be a chiropractic adjustment or a new disc.
God,
Hit the edge of the concrete there by the pool. And I've slipped in the pool before, and I know how that feels. But I don't know what he was going to do on the diving board.
I don't know what he thought he was going to do there. That was a bad plan, Ola.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
We haven't seen this guy around for a while, and I don't know what Ray Williams is up to, but love to see him squat. And this is probably an older video, but I don't care. I'm going to post it because we watched him in Spokane many years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And let's check out Ray Williams because he is doing 1080, and he does it like a speed bench. I think this is at the Arnold, according to the audio, but there's music in it, so that's a copy.
Speed bench. It's not a bench.
I mean, a speed squat. Sorry, but this guy is like a monster. I don't know what he's up to lately, though. Thanks for correcting me. I make mistakes. I'm on low carbs. Like, jeez.
Like easy.
Ray, what the hell?
Sleeves.
You know, when I saw him at the Spokane Convention Center, I was expecting him to be like taller, and he's pretty short. And he is round. And he's like he's like a atomic bomb, just all condensed. Like fucking pretty fucking badass person there. Yeah. Couldn't get to him to say hi because they had so much security. What federation was that?
USA.
What?
USA Powerlifting.
USA Powerlifting. Yeah, they had like security and stuff there, and they wouldn't even let the Benchmonster in the back to say hi to Ray Williams. So
you didn't even try.
That's true. But I'd have to go walking back there, and I attract a lot of attention. It's not my world. I mean, they didn't know. I mean, we saw Brent Micasel at the front door, and what did he say to me?
said they don't know who I am, and they're not gonna know who you are.
That's right. Yeah.
But the announcer guy totally did. He
did.
stopped what he was, the pirate guy, like that's
He
pretty
did.
notorious for doing all their.
Well, I've been around for a while. Some people do.
He stopped what he was doing and came out to get a picture with you.
This young man sent me a video, and I believe I have, what do I have here? He's doing 2 lifts here. So his name is Marlon, and his last name is Marela, Morella. I'm going to go with that. He is from Germany and is a bench-only athlete. His videos of him doing 800 and 770, I believe one doesn't touch or something, but we'll check it out. He plans on competing at the Arnold Last Man Standing next year. He weighs 227 and is 27 years old. And but this is some training footage here, so let's check out Marlon. And because he's kicking some ass and taking some names here. Let's check him out. Looks like he's got a Fate shirt. He's going to get it down. Looking good. Good form. Head back, chest up. Just barely touched, almost. There you go. I believe this is 800 right here. Probably pull that sleeve down a hair and that'll go. Or just add more weight. Yeah, the power's there. Good job, Marlon. Way to go.
Yeah,
Keep sending me videos too. I appreciate that. I had kind of a new athlete that, you know, that kind of figured us out that we're here, and that's kind of cool that he sent me these videos. So now I know we had Pete on last week, but you know, he sent me a video of what we talked about, what he was doing in training, and this is kind of cool. Pete's doing 495 in chains. That's all I have written down. There's got to be more to it than that. Where's Pete? Pete Santie right here. So he's got a lot of chain. That's probably, those look like mine, 20, 40, 60, probably 160 in chain, plus 500. I might be wrong. I don't know. I can't tell how many chains, but that is heavy any way you slice it. And as he comes down, not a lot of chain is, oh God, he's got power to burn.
Jeez.
Pete, what the frick, man? Just
easy.
Like speed work, right?
Easy.
Good job, Pete. Like strong. That's a strong man.
Super strong.
You know, he was talking on the show about the 20 rep routine. And when he was talking about it, I was like, okay, what can I do for 20 reps right now? Like 295? And he's like, oh, you know, 20 reps is 415. And okay, take the wind out of my sails. Dimitro sent me a video, and he's doing 387 for 11 reps in a single ply Widowmaker and looking quite strong. So let's check out Dimitro here. Where's he at? Way up here at the top. And that's a single ply Widowmaker. I don't have one of those. Seen them in use before. Very fluent. Good form. Head back. Good line. Takes his lifting very seriously, and the end product is results. That's what he's getting. Looking strong, Dimitro. I love his gym too. It looks like just a very vibrant, alive, cool, colorful environment. Yeah. I don't know what kind of music they play there, but it kind of sets the tone when you walk in and you got either Britney Spears playing or Pantera. Women's world record deadlift. That's what it said. Apparently there was a deadlift contest. I believe Jamal Browner was there, and they made him pull conventional instead of sumo, and he pulled 1,000 something, but I don't know what the deal was. But anyway, this girl set a world record. It says here 700 pounds.
First woman.
Women's world record deadlift is what it said. So let's check out where's she at right here. Right here. I don't know anything about that meet, that federation or whatnot, but hats off to those guys.
Some sort of strongman meet.
Yeah, deadlifting. Eric Below, 685, near touch, and a 735 attempt. He's thinking 750 as an opener in 2 weeks at the Shauna Mendelson meet. He's on point to do some great things. We got 2 lifts from Eric. We're going to have to use backing, it says, on these. So we're going to check out his 685 first. Training with the best crew, Gorilla Pack there. Keith Odell, Putnam. I mean, look at the crew. Those guys show up to train. They got more people than we do in our crew. I'm jealous. This guy drives 2 hours each way to come train on Sunday because he wants to be the best. And you got to drive and train with the best if you want to do it. Speed bench. Let's check out his 735 next. He's thinking 750. Looks like a 735. I like the green bar. I know ours is purple, but that neon green's kind of cool. Looking good right there. Oh, that's so close to touching.
You sure it didn't?
It didn't look like a touch, but you know what? That could be an opener just by pulling up the sleeve a tad. I mean, you could get that to touch, but 750 doesn't seem like that'll be a problem either. So we'll see what I believe 2 weeks. So I don't know what he does is next week of training, and I don't know if he does an opener or deloads or whatnot. But we'll keep in touch with Eric and see what he's up to. Next up is Dimitar Savantinov. Hope I pronounced that right. Doing my best. 535 bench. I believe it's raw. Dimitar. I met a Dimitar. I don't know if this is the Dimitar. So he's a strong man. So anyway, 535. Hamstring cramped. That happens a lot in bench press. We see that. Cramps. In our gym, we have, what do you call it? Sodium tablets up on the counter. It's in a little, like a candy machine, and it's just turn it and they just pop out. So we have sodium tablets on hand if cramping is an issue. That's kind of cool. Joel Hicks, apparently doing a meet September 10th. This is his opener, 530. Do I need a backing? It says I need a backing for Joel too. Let's see, Joel Hicks right here. It's going to be an opener here. We've seen Joel many times on the show, putting it together in the band shirt. Nice start there. Great. Build up, head back. Belly up, belly up. Oh, boom. Long pause. Oh, easy work, Hicks. Very easy, sir.
Easy work. Easy.
Paul Loeffler.
Oh, wait on the bar.
Got Paul here. 750 times 2 to a 2 board. Paul's doing, I believe he's in the new Fate shirt. We'll see. We'll check it out. Let's check out Paul, 750 here. Is that a fat pad they're benching on? It looks narrow, a little bit narrow. I can't tell. Paul's working towards an 800 bench press in contest, and it's going to come all in due time. It all starts here. Starts with the training. Diet and lifestyle. Get it together. And magic happens. He's got the right shirt. Having to push his arms out is a good sign on the setup. I've always said if you can get your own hand out on a band shirt, it's too big. Let's see. Pretty thick bar, too. Build. Spread that bar. Oh, easy work. A little bit of pop on that second one, too. Nice job, Paul. Well, he's got himself a good shirt, and big things are coming. AJ Roberts got this video a little late today, but I wanted to throw it in there. He's doing 1,001 off of one board. And I need a backing, it says, for AJ. I thought I didn't need one, but I do. Oh, no, it's 1,003. I was off 2 pounds. I am sorry. Looks like one rep there wearing the Team Benchmonster shirt. Love you. 3-man handoffs are important. Out, set. This looks like 135, really. Oh. If everything works out, hopefully we'll see AJ up here at the, what? Is it our meet?
Supposed to do the October meet?
I think so. But, you know, if you make it, you make it. You don't, you don't. I mean, traveling's hard. It's expensive.
It is.
And this is a little, I mean, where you come from, San Diego, this is like a real small, yeah, not a very thriving metropolis here where we live.
Want to take your vacation.
No. Derek Kaiser, known him for a while. He's getting ready for a bench press, it looks like. A 510 contest pause to bench press here. I don't think I need a backing. What's Derek? Derek's put on some size too. He's impressed me. 5'10" here. He's getting ready for a Raw show. Everything's been on point. No tweaks, no twangs. Fucking power. Oh, he's pushing close to 6 right there. Stay healthy, and
Easy.
yeah, I don't know if he can put on a few more pounds. I mean, weight moves weight. I've always said that, so I don't know what he's weighing or anything, but fuck 5'10" look like 135. I'm no videos from you today.
I forgot.
You forgot. Okay. What am I drinking here? Costco water. You know, this is kind of weird because you go to Costco and you go to the little deli and you get like a sausage dog and a pop, or a chicken bake and you get a pop. They have paper straws. But I stood there while you were over ordering us. What was the coffee drink?
Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah. It's
Chocolate
cappuccino.
mocha freeze.
Yeah, mocha freeze. And cart after cart of people buying these. I mean, you want them to have paper straws, but millions of these are going out. And I don't know where these end up. But they're not good for the environment.
But that little straw that you're...
Good on the straw. Paper straw, yeah. But thousands of these. Every cart. 5, 6 bottles of water going out. These end up in landfills and everywhere else. Probably not the best thing.
No.
I just figured that the other day. I was bored while you were over ordering, and I just watched people. Like, I'm nosy. I like to see what people are buying. Like, tells a lot about a person, what's in their cart. Healthy people got lettuce and, whatever. But, yeah. Where are we at? We're at Speed Bench, and we had a guest. So I had 2 weeks, and I just picked I think the best speed bench that we had. I think we actually do speed bench here, and I believe we had a visit by Jonathan Seipel. Seipel? Yeah. He came all the way from Maryland. His wife is from here, and they were visiting, and Jonathan wanted to come train with me, and I said, dude, show up. He wanted to lift in his shirt, but it was dynamic effort day, so we did speed work. We put him through the ringer, and his triceps were very sore, and he was just a great all-around person. Nice to meet him. Had a
Nice wife.
yeah, you trained with his wife a little bit, and he didn't complain. He kept working and loaded weights. He was just like, man, we wish you were here all the time. You'd be an excellent addition to our crew. But I believe he's on Speed Bench here and in some videos. So let's check out the Speed Bench real quick. Are you leaving?
Yeah, cats took
Don't go feed the cats. Watch Speed Bench with me. You always leave. Then I come back and you're not there. It's rude to the guests. They don't see an empty
The
chair.
cats are starving. Their bellies
Cats,
are rumbling.
their bellies are this big. They're
No,
fine.
not.
Let's check out Speed Bench. So it's not necessarily speed bench, but it is. We haven't put bands on there for a while, and I figure, 5 sets of 5, various grips, do something different. I'm putting a little pop behind it. We haven't trained like this for a while with the short rest periods, and we wanted to run Jonathan here through it, and wanted him to have fun. And but we wanted to see what he had for conditioning too, and he was just very well rounded. Good, he was a good man to have. And we had to adjust the uprights, so that's why I had to cut the video here, because we are going back to back. It was an hour and 10 minutes, pretty fast workout. And stare it here. I believe we picked 45% of our 1 rep raw max, and it was doing 5s, various grips. I believe I don't show the whole workout, but on the last set here, we do pause. We always make the last set of 5x5 hard. Jose here working with some weight. I think it's 215, 225, and 75 pounds of band tension. Around 305 at the top. Those are my bands and band protectors on there. Hines here pausing. Just keep breaking it up, doing different things. I just don't want to do this every week because it puts a lot of wear and tear on the shoulders. That ballistic benching and doing it fast and explosive. It's just a little hard on the shoulder sockets after a while, especially for older people. So just doing a little pause. That was my last grip. That was a little pinky past the ring there. And I believe Jonathan, I don't know if Jonathan paused. I don't know if we told him to. I can't remember. This is 2 weeks ago. This is a while ago. Oh, yeah. Do that bar. Spread that bar. Boom. I believe Jonathan's got a 680 shirted bench, I believe, somewhere in there. Looks like I got everybody doing a little speed bench here at the end. A little bit more weight added, I think. Forgive us for loading the weights the way it looks. It's just how it works. Starrett's on point to do around a 450-60 raw bench at 250, drug-free. We're going to make that happen for him. Jose's hopefully going to throw on his shirt, and 815, 855 is what he's done in the gym, contest style. So you can kind of guarantee those lifts, but anything can happen out of meat. Could wake up that morning, have spastic diarrhea and a fever, and you won't do very good. So you got to stay healthy. Flu season, and the new COVID is coming around, from what I hear. Okay, over here is one of my favorites, the superset. So basically it's 10 dumbbell presses and 10 rolling dumbbells. You wouldn't think those little presses would do much to you, but you'd be surprised. It's just a different muscle stimulus here. Just, the triceps to start to figure out what you're doing, you got to change up things. And so this is kind of a wrench in the wheel type of workout. And done very fast. So back to back. We got 2 benches going. 3 maybe, but well, these guys are just hopping in one after another. And why is that person in front of my camera? Ashley, who is that? Was that Starrett?
No.
Well, let's keep an eye on him because he's going to get a talking from me. Oh, that's JJ over there walking in front of my camera. Okay. Okay, that's 2 for him. He's out of luck. He's struck out now. Okay, he did it once. You get a pass. Twice? No. Looking good. As you see, people running in. Short rest periods are incorporated here. Jonathan texted me a day or 2 after he was gone when he got home. Really enjoyed the volume. In his training, he doesn't do this much volume. I think he's trained by Bruce Mason, actually. So I said, well, this is just kind of one of the variants that we do on Friday. I love those rolling dumbbells. A lot of people don't like them. I don't know how much of this I got. I'm so hoping not boring you guys with all this back-to-back. I think I had to include this because it was rather a short workout. We only did 4 exercises. So we did our speed work there, and now we're doing some dumbbells and a pressing movement in one. I don't know if we did some overhead press. I can't remember. This was 2 weeks ago. And I'm on low carbs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm trying to lose some body weight, body fat. So I'm doing a little diet thing. Doing the best I can. Good job, Starrett. Everybody's sweating. It's not even hot out. Looks like we got the axle bar out. We got my mini bands doubled, and we got one of my chains. And a quarter. That's just a recipe for fun. I love adding things to the bar. Makes the brain have to do different things. With that resistance and chain and band combo. What we try to do here is an extension, and when things get really heavy, you turn it into a extension press. We're trying to push it up straight from the forehead there and not do a pressing movement. Let's see if anybody does a extension press, because that's what happens when it gets heavy. That was a JM press there to start out with, and then now he's getting it to the forehead there where we kind of want it. These are tough. This is probably 28 minutes into the workout, and no rest for the wicked. I mean, Starrett's sweating profusely, and I know I am. I don't think it was even hot. Oh, look at that. Triceps are saying, what the hell is going on? Yeah, look at him. Love that. So, shoulder press, we inverted the chair into this angled Smith machine, and we kind of lined it up. So we tried to get it close to the face. I had it actually over the top of my head. I didn't have range of motion there. And so we backed it up and did the best we could. Because I think we did standing overhead press in the next workout or the workout before this. So I definitely was just starting the diet here. I've lost a lot of weight in my face. I don't look like that anymore. What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
Mind-muscle connection. I'm thinking about the delts. I want to feel that burn. Heinz getting in there, 2 plates. I saw you walk by. What are you doing?
Benching.
You're benching? You know, we start at a plate and a quarter and all that stuff. You don't want to see that. So we get up to our work weight here. And this is what we do. We don't have a ton of machines, so we make do with what we got. Sometimes we add chains to this too, or bands. Try to keep the body guessing. Jonathan here, drop set maybe. Not sure. I believe we worked up to our 3 or 4 sets and then did a drop set. That was the toughest one. Yeah. Oh, dying quail. We love it. Okay. Push downs were done, of course. Nobody wants to see that. Do you?
Nope.
Max effort bench. This was an interesting one. Came in and Heinz and I were going to go raw. And my raw is not the best because I really don't want to contort my lower body and my upper body and be in pain. So it didn't work out for me. But then we had to put shirts on too. So let's check out what happened on max effort because it turned into a shirt contest. All right, so 325, 385. I don't do my big setup there. I'm just kind of laying back and yeah. 405 here for Starrett. Came to us with a 420 bench. Things are moving quick. Ashley, 385 and 50. What's that, 435? Help. Heinz, 405. Get the butt down. Hey. All right. Starrett here. Is that Starrett? 435. Look at the elbows are out. I don't like that, but we're working on that with him. It's work in progress. Here I go. I want to get in my shirt. Haven't had it on for 3 weeks, and I want to go feel some weight. Screw this raw shit. Heinz in the triple ply. That's 650. Yeah, 655 or something. Easy. It moves quick. 805. That's nothing anymore. But this is one of my favorite shirts, the green with the Colossus insert. One bad thing about my benching is you notice my head floats. I can't drive it back in the bench because I just can't do that anymore. 805 for Heinz. We're going weight for weight here. Makes it kind of fun. It makes it a contest. That's a good shirt I loaned him right there. Triple ply F8. 915. 905. I don't know. This kind of set the stage. I did this and I was like, you know what? I need to pull the neck down a little bit and the sleeve on my next one. Because I'm going to go grand. Or 995. Here's Heinz at 9. Same weight. Looking good. Good handoff. Good pop, too. Are you going to follow me to the next weight? You want to come step into the real world? 985. I know it's not a grand, but I just want to be close to it. So pulled the sleeve down, pulled the neck down, and I had to bring up the head a little bit on the way down because I can't drive it back in the bench. You see it float a little bit and lock it out. Okay, that was good. It's only a 2 board, doesn't mean anything, but it's good to feel some weight. Let us over to dumbbells. College rack. That's 90, 105 and up. So this looks like a warm up here. I believe we break out, get up to 130s here, I believe. 110. That's what I started with. I think we're doing them kind of palms facing. Just switched it up, doing something different. On that fat pad, feels really good. Jose here, I believe, has got 135s. It's one thing nice, you know, he grabs those big weights, and, you know, I got to do them too. They look good. So 130 for me, I guess. Probably could have went 150s, but I'm trying to lift as explosive as possible there. I'm not just pressing. I'm actually violently contracting. Looks like we got this little aluminum bar. It's about 15 pounds, and it kind of bends. Put a mini band underneath. That's one mini band strapped around, and we're doing some extensions. Once again, it is an extension. It's not an extension press. Weight gets heavy. Let's see. Gonna roll it back. Looks pretty good. Could be a little bit further back and pushing straight up. Looks like I got almost a little, well, I don't know. I'll call it if I see it. Jose here, close grip. You see that bar bend? It's an aluminum bar. It's kind of weird. Extension press, extension push. That's not what we're after. See how he extends halfway, comes out in front of his body, and he presses it. You know, that works too. This is just a different exercise. All right, that was max effort, and apparently cats are more important than you guys, and that would be stray cats, and she had left to go to the porch and feed these guys, so it leaves me to do the chat box. Are you coming back? Hello? No one's here. Okay. I hear footsteps, but I don't know what's going on. You want me to yell? I'm going to turn this off so I can yell. No reply, and I just yelled. Hey, I got chat box going on here. You're stressing me out. I got to take my my kidney support, Leviathan Nutrition. I'm feeling stressed.
Well, you wouldn't let me do it during speed bench.
No, you sit here. This is your job. One job. You write the
It's
description.
my third job of the day. Piss off.
Okay, start with Terry Conjugate Iron. That's Terry from Greece.
Okay, we got Terry Conjugate Iron here. Hope you guys are doing great. My schedule has me working afternoons, so I won't be joining you for another few weeks.
That's right.
I watch the next day, though. Have a good one. I left this at 3 p.m. Greece time. LOL. Well, we're super glad that you're able to join us when you are, and thanks for dropping by and saying hi early.
And awesome floor
Good to
presses,
hear from
Terry.
you.
Way to
Yep,
go.
nice
Looking strong.
looking strong, looking good. That's what we like to see. Glad you're able to at least watch on the next day. But you gotta work.
Yep.
Paul Loffer. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Paul.
Hey, Paul.
How's it going?
How's
Thanks
life?
for joining us. Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Good lifting. Dennis.
Get key. Get key.
How do you deal with forearm pain while benching?
Well, it depends on where it is. We have what's the tool that we got from Duffin? Pain pill? Pain pill? Yeah. Yeah. It's a 25-pound piece of steel, about the size of this jar, and about 2 feet long. And Mike Lupacek knows how to do that active release therapy with that. And usually he'll roll the top of your arm and he'll stop on pressure points and do some of that. Otherwise, is the pain like in the bones, or is it just on top of the forearm, under the forearm? You know, where's it at? So usually that Mike Lupacek can't do that anymore because he had his tricep reattached. So he's taught some other people on the team how to do it, and we have the device upstairs, but Mike is really good at it. Any type of forearm pain I've ever had, he lays me on the reverse hyper, my arm out, and he'll put that thing on there, and he'll find hot spots. And, you know, a lot of times it's, it's something that's aggravated and pissed, and it needs just to be released. And also, if you're going too heavy too often, that forearm pain isn't going to get it better either, so you need to cycle the amount of weight you're doing. If you're constantly going in a shirt, going a grand and a grand and a grand, your body's going to let you know that it's in pain. So there's a couple different ways to attack it. And ibuprofen and all that, I'm not a big fan of. Ice is always good, but I'm a big fan of the boomstick or whatever the hell it is that we have. Because anytime I've had an issue with my arm, he's taking care of it, but with that. We should do a video on that when he gets back to normal, because he's really good at it, and maybe people could learn something and maybe and get one of these things and use it on yourself, because it's active release therapy or rolfing or whatever you call it. Muscle, no, it's got a different name. Forget. All right.
Can't remember what you
Mike knows it because Mike's a walking
yeah,
Google. He's super smart.
You can tell you all like the history of it and how to do it, why you do it.
Yeah.
Everything. Arctic Wolf.
Yo, Arctic Wolf.
Arctic Wolf. Thanks for joining us. Paul Loffer. I would rather watch your show than football.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So I know the
thank
game's
you.
on right now, so I know that's
Appreciate
more
that.
important.
I
Yeah.
appreciate that. That's nice of you.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, thank you. It's a big compliment. Roger Brome, happy Benchmonster Day. Happy
Hey, is that a day?
Benchmonster Day, Roger.
I'm gonna go to the city of Kennelly where I live, and I'm gonna petition for Benchmonster Day.
Every Thursday.
No, one time out of the year we celebrate the Benchmonster.
That's your birthday, dumbass.
What? No, I want my own day. I want my own day where people, yeah. And I'm gonna change the name of my street to Benchmonster Boulevard.
No, it's Ashley Avenue.
No. All right. Where are we at now?
Nathan Branders. You got a bed recommendation for large people. Hey, Nate.
A bed recommendation. You know, I hear a lot of people talking highly about that purple
bed.
that purple bed with the wavy shit.
So expensive.
It's
What is ours?
I just got like a 4-inch pillow top $1,500 thing, but it's not good for me because I lay so deep in it, I can't turn over without neck turning. That's how I fucked up my neck too, is because when I turn, I don't turn my body. I pivot my body up with my neck and then turn. I need a stiffer mattress. So I've heard a lot of good things about the purple bullshit, whatever that's called, or that Sleep Number. That's what all the football players supposedly have, is the set it, and it's cool and you can adjust this, that, and the other. I don't know. If you want the best bed, you're gonna have to pay some money because you're not gonna get it at your local Walmart. You're gonna have to order it and invest. But you know what? When you're investing in sleep, you're investing in recuperation, recovery, and a better well-being of life. And brings up an interesting point because I'm ready to shit can our mattress. And
Really?
yeah, I just done with it. It's not new. I've had it for 12, 13 years.
Oh, so it was just the frame that we.
The frame is new. I had to get a metal frame because
Okay, I got a new bed.
Yeah, I blew
My
out
side's fine.
the wooden. We had a wooden
That's right.
one on the bottom, and it was just falling apart and busted because I'm 330 pounds and it's made for normal people. So we got metal frame and it handles up to 900 pounds. But I need a little stiffer mattress, so I'm gonna have to look for a queen, some type of mattress, definitely. So, but that's all I know is the purple thing or the Sleep Number. And I have not used either, neither, or, and I don't know anything. Google would be a good one to look at, reading reviews, but for large people too. So you're heavy. So like closer to 300 pounds, you're going to need, you're going to have to decide whether you want that pillow top, super comfy thing or something more rigid. I don't know. I know I don't want pillow top anymore. God, you get wrapped up in it like a taco. When I lay sideways, it's cool. It was cool for a while, but I need something different. Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. The Mendy video is recent. He is on the new bench and not on the Ford zone.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Okay. So we know
I heard his new bench was real expensive. It looks really cool.
like it would be.
Very heavy. It's not one you'd want to load up and take to a meet. That one probably stays right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine they would take that. Howard Weingarten. Also, I'm having trouble finding partners at the gym. Do you have any suggestions on what I can do on max effort day? Having a brain block. Doing floor press, incline pin press, and boards. Just wondering.
Finding partners is always hard. That's always a troublesome thing to do. Find people that want to commit to time schedules and punctuality and all that. Do I have any max effort day brain block? Well, I don't see decline on there. You got the floor press, We sometimes we do heavy dumbbells, 3 sets till failure. That's one, but guys don't like to do it because a lot of guys like to touch barbells only. So um, just think outside the box. Westside will do a lot of max out with board presses too, like a 2 board with a moderate grip, a wide grip, a close grip, a 2 board, a 3 board with band, chain band, 3 chains, and work up to some lockouts with a bench band, lockout with a B grade shirt, which is like some, I have a 1,000-pound shirt and I have a shirt where I can touch like 600, so you can still get the feel of a shirt somewhat and handle a good amount of moderate weight. Work on some boards, do them raw. I mean, there's a host of things, and it's just kind of flipping the script and shocking the muscle when you go into the gym. Because if you walk in and your brain's already locked into like what you're doing, there's just nothing's being activated. You got to come in and like shock the system a little bit. And yeah, max effort. I mean, there's so many different things. Reverse band press is one. Reverse band floor press I've seen. Haven't done that one yet. Like I said, decline. We do it with bench band, not shirts anymore. Found out shirts on the decline with using a shirt was a bad idea, but the bench band is not. So, yeah, don't be afraid to go raw either. I mean, if you have to, I don't know if you do your floor presses raw. I'm not sure. Incline pin press, dead man press is another one, starting an inch from the chest and the rack. That's always hard as hell. I mean, there's quite a variety. And then superset your tricep assistance exercises. Don't do one thing and then sit around and look around good, drink water. Do a set of rolling dumbbells and then go over and do a set of banded push downs in the cables. Like that one too. Supersets. 4 sets of 20 tricep work is another one. So used to doing 4 sets of 8, 10. When you get up to like 10, you're like, you got another fucking 10 to do. So there's so many different things just to put a key in the brain and turn it and make it do different things. Howard,
that would be, I'm working out by myself on max effort day and trying to get ready for a meet in November.
Yeah, you can't do max effort days by yourself and get ready for a meet in November because I'm assuming, Howard, you're going to be wearing a shirt, and that requires people setting the shirt, you gotta handoffs. You gotta have a specific handoff guy. You can't just pull people in the gym like Joe Blow and Mere Queer Boy over there. Give me a handoff. I mean, I know it's easy to sit here and say and do. It's hard to find people. I say it all the time at the gym. I look at the front door and I say, there's nobody lining up out there to come in and do this. Maybe it's not fun. It's a commitment. It's a lifestyle, and there's not many people that want to do it. But this is a good time of year. Usually summer's over and people get back in the gym, kind of right in the fall. So you got to kind of put the word out. I know Eric Below, he drives 2 hours on Sunday to go train with Keith Odell and those guys. So you might have to get in the car and drive on max effort day. Switch up your max effort day. I mean, just find a way, but just never give up and walk in the gym and try to do it by yourself. I mean, it's one thing if you're like bodybuilding, you can do that by yourself, but you're training for a meet in a shirt, and you need a small crew, at least 3 people for a 3-man handoff, I would assume. So I know it's easy to say, but the training partners come and go. I mean, that's why I don't get too close to them. People come in and they do it and then they fizzle and then they're inconsistent. So I don't get attached to anybody unless they've been around consistently for 6 months. So that's me. Okay. And when I'm mean to them and they quit, I mean, that's just another thing too. But people will come along. There's always people that want to do it. You just have to get them in there, and then you got to kind of make it fun. You don't want to make it like a second job for them either. So, but they got to have that competitive nature. You got to share things in common, share the same passion for what you're doing, and that's hard to find in the powerlifting world and the bench game. But a lot of people want to increase their bench press, but yeah, it's tough. And November is not that far away, and so it's really crunch time on what's that?
About 2 months.
Yeah, getting anybody. We got to find people for Howard. That's what we need to do. We need to put the word out. Maybe a different gym. I mean, I don't know how far are you away. Where's Howard live? He's in California. Probably too far away from AJ Roberts and those guys, huh? Yeah.
Not sure where you're from, Howard. Like what
Yeah.
area exactly?
Just trying to
It's like
drive to
Mendelssohn.
Mendelssohn Gym. Tell that fucker you need to train and just put your earplugs in so you
I
don't
was
have to
gonna
listen
say,
to
I
him.
mean, I don't know. Is it worth it to have a handle?
With the earplugs, you'll be
Have to
fine.
put up with.
Yeah, go. Howard, looking for something new. What's that mean?
That might have been like part of the above questions, just looking for new
Yeah.
exercises. Is that what that means? Just looking for new exercises to do on max effort?
Yeah, there's also different bars. Axle bar, football bar, a Duffalo bar, all kinds of different bars, fat grips, so many different things you can do and make a max effort. Make it a humbling exercise. It's not going to be one that but if you don't have anybody to hand off and do all those things, then it's kind of poses another problem, because the last thing you want to do is self hand out anything over 500, 600, 700 pounds and be by yourself. And you just burn yourself on self handouts. I don't advise that to anybody. So you got to have somebody that can hand off for you, and find a consistent partner. And it's hard. I mean, you may not have any partners now, but you know what? In 3 weeks, you might have 6 people show up and want to do it, and 3 of those may stay, and 2 of them, it's a revolving door. They come and go. Some try to come back too, but people know what we're all about, and you don't miss workouts in my world. So unless you're dead, in jail or hospital, or have COVID, otherwise you show up.
Jimmy Cole.
Jimmy Cole. 1401. Yep.
Mr. 1401.
Fuck yeah.
Hope you two are doing super duper awesome ultra mega balls. We hope you are too.
Yeah,
Jimmy
doing
and
good.
Kate, hope you guys are doing good. Good to hear from you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Great to have you here.
Jimmy Cole.
Jimmy Cole.
Yeah. 1401. Holy shit. I still watch that every now and then. I got it saved on my computer desktop. So it's always fun to watch. That motherfucking amount of red plates on that bar. Jesus, Jimmy. It's just unreal. It's so cool to see. Like, I'm blessed to be alive in this era of bench pressing. 1 rep.
Very cool. Yeah, very exciting. First stand in history to ever lift it in any of the lifts.
Yeah, Jimmy's the first 12, first 13, 14. And that's going to stay for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Nobody else
No.
for a while.
No.
You have to have some crazy phenom come along, like
a,
not even invented right now.
Like in a gym in South Minneapolis, east side of town, a little dungeon gym. There's some 400-pound man who benches 7 raw and doesn't even know how strong he is, and just
thinks it's really
needle in the
fun,
haystack.
Just loves benching.
It ain't gonna happen.
Really...
No, you can find that person, and the years it'll take to build bone structure, ligament strength, and the whole nine. Nobody's gonna put that time and effort into it. It's awesome. It takes work. If it was that easy, everybody do it 1400. It ain't fucking easy. Nope. 1 rep. Better late
than never, eh?
Hey.
What's up, BMTV family? What's up, 1 rep? Definitely better late than never.
Yeah, nice to see you, 1 rep.
Good to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
I need to keep these on anymore?
Good to have you.
Tired of this shit.
Probably not.
Looks like a geek. Now it's blurry.
Howard Weingarten. Wow, I wish I had a crew like that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, we got 4 people and we got 2 stragglers right now. So, yeah, we got to find somebody to hold boards. 3-man handoff. That's us. I'm benching, and the other 3 are handing off. So you don't have a board holder. So,
but
we pull from other people, and that's nice. But yeah, you got to kind of. I don't know how you make this fun. I know how to do it, because when I bring people in, I either put them through the torture test of on a speed day doing 10 sets of 10, because I want to see what they're made out of, or I bring them in and I try to make it fun without hurting their elbows and making them sore or making them hate what they're doing. But I think what's fun for people is when they come in and you critique their form and technique and a few things, and you put 20, 30 pounds in their bench in a week or two, a couple weeks. And that's always a great turn on, for these people. And they're like, oh my God, I put 20 pounds on my bench. And he's going to run around town and say, I train at that gym with Howard Weingart and he put 20. I like the bench too. And pretty soon you got a little bench crew yeah, it's hard to find warriors like Howard and myself, those type of people. But, sometimes you got to start with, not necessarily green athletes, but you get lucky. Starrett walked in, he had a 420 raw bench and he's pretty stacked and built for 250. And, so, he's had some years behind him, so it didn't take much tweaking to get him ready. But green people, people that never done it before, we usually put them on B bench, and Mike Lupacek trains them. And because there's so much technical stuff involved that we don't have time on a max effort night to coach every little nick and form, because we only have an hour, 2 hours we want to be there. I don't want to be at the gym till 10 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. So that's the beauty of having a B bench, and Mike's been putting in that extra time with the new people, and he's real thorough on technique and everything, and we appreciate that. So what are you laughing about?
I'm not laughing. I smiled. Is that not okay?
Just tell them how it is. That's all I know.
Geez. 1 rep. Ah, it's called the pain pill. No wonder I couldn't find it on Google. I searched Terminator's Richard, and found out the internet is a nasty place.
It's
boomstick.
Called
it that one time.
It's boomstick or pain pill.
Called it Terminator's dick one time.
Dildo.
No dick.
Well, whatever. No, whatever.
Why would Terminator have a dildo?
I don't know, because he wanted one. It's pain pill. No.
Okay.
Try boomstick.
Try Terminator's dildo.
Just go to Duffin. He's got them. Sells them. Phenomenal piece of equipment. I use it here. I had a shoulder twang, and I stuck that thing in the edge of the couch, and I leaned into it, and I kind of use it on myself. So, but I also got a Theragun. I got cupping. We got ice packs. We got Bluetooth cupping devices. Got a lot of different things here for healing, because you got to have all the tools of the trade, because you're not going to do this and not get twangs and hot spots and sorenesses and tweaks and so on and so forth. So you want to have all types of implements to better yourself. I'll never get the name right of that fucking tool. Boomstick? Pain pill is what the other guy has.
One's boomstick and one's pain pill, yeah.
Pain pill, ex-wife, that's
boomstick.
That's what's his face.
Talking about.
I don't know. Yeah, it's upstairs, and it's upstairs on the couch.
I always wanted to call it a pain pill, but I think it is a boomstick.
Boomstick, maybe. Okay, there you go.
Try boomstick.
Chris Duffin, boomstick. Go to Chris Duffin's site. You find it. Invest in one, and then maybe he sends like a video on how to use it. I would assume he has an instructional video. I don't think he would just send you the apparatus and without no means of knowing how to use it correctly. I don't know.
Might have some videos available on YouTube or something.
All right, what do you got next? I can't see. It's blurry.
I know. Howard Weingarten. Yes, that's exactly it. I really need to get into my shirt, and right now I'm traveling an hour north when I'm able, but even hard to hook up with that. Thanks. Got great ideas.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yes, I'm in the middle of California, about 4 hours away from Mindy and 7 hours from AJ. I wish I was closer to them. Yeah, that would help.
So he's further north.
Pretty far, yeah.
Sacramento, up in that area. There's powerlifters everywhere. Sometimes you got to put the word out. It's got to be people.
Yeah,
I remember when I lifted in Wabdell, there was a lot of people. I think Art Ramsey was one of them. Matt Lamarck, they were from Northern California up there somewhere. But California is such a big state. 4 hours is like that far on the map. So, yeah.
I know. You think, so that they're both from California.
It's further, yeah.
Hook up, but it's way further.
An hour drive is one thing. 2 hours is another. But, yeah.
4 hours and 7 hours are completely kind of out of
You know what we did one time when I started at when I just moved back to Washington, and after talking to Louie, I put a thing up at the gym, an invite. I said, we're starting a bench press crew. If you want to join, sign up. And like 6 people put their names up on there, and they were 6 different kinds of people, and 4 ended up staying. And sometimes you got to advertise a little bit. Say, hey, I'm starting a bench crew at our gym, and if you want to increase your bench numbers, show up. And whether you're shirted, raw, or whatever. I mean, sometimes you have to put up an invite list too. I remember I did that once. It wasn't even my idea. It was another guy's. Came in, he goes, "You need to start a team." I'm like, "What?" I just said, I'm just here to bench." And he's like, "No, you put up on the door." And sure enough, it worked. Not all of them will stay in the long run, but you'll get a few that'll hang with you.
The 1 rep. Okay, so I had a poopy day on one board. That's why I didn't send my video in. Haha. Basically, A, I couldn't touch, and B, the one I did touch didn't lock. Officially on panic mode. Any recommendations?
Well, you had a poopy day. So what happened was it just things weren't in sync. Sleep issues, other, body just wasn't ready. Just what you just weren't on point.
Not touching.
What's that?
Couldn't touch in the shirt.
What shirt? Ginny Canvas or Middleton X Factor? Did you put on extra weight? Are you setting the shirt in the right spot, or are you just like me? You just half-ass put it on, and it's if it's a denim, it's got to be set in a certain place. If the sleeves are down, and that can be an issue. So probably a technical thing, most likely with the shirt. But you got to ask yourself, when you were warming up, when you came in, was your head in the game? When you walked through the door, did you want to be there? Or it was just like, oh, I want to get through this type of thing. And you were warming up. I always gauge my strength at 315, 1 plate, 2 plate. And depending on how fast 315 moves is kind of dictates how my workout's going to go. If 315 ain't moving very fast and I'm putting everything I got behind it, I know I'm zapped. So I know better than to go up and have a shitty shirt workout. So I would opt out for a middle of the road 600-700 board work, full range work there, or something like that. So you got to gauge yourself on that day too. If you're 110%, which I don't think you were, and that could be whatever led to it having a poopy day. I'm not sure what that was. Lack of sleep, not enough food, just mentally fucked up day, pissed at the world, who knows? So, but when you have those days, shit happens, and you chalk it up and don't look back, look forward, and make the next workout that much better.
It was my Ginny's denim,
Mm-hmm.
and I even brought the chest plate up to be able to touch, and I used less weight, 425.
So you must be up in body weight, or I doubt that shirt shrunk. So something's amiss, because that Ginny Ginny shirt denim better than anybody. So you got to ask yourself, was the sleeves pulled up all the way? Because with any shirt, if you don't have that sleeve, be it in a denim too, if you pull it down somewhat and things aren't in line, it can have disadvantages of not touching. So I don't think you put on 20 pounds in a week or either. So it's just a shirt technical thing. Don't let it get to you. It's just one workout.
When's your next meet? Or do you have a meet close up?
One rep?
Yeah.
I thought he might come out and do our show.
Are you doing the October one? Are you and AJ coming to that one? Or
Does Mary have one in March next year?
I don't know.
In Troutdale?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't have all the answers. I like to think I do.
Howard Weingarten, yeah, I lift in a very small gym that's moving soon, and people are kind of going away. It's just very frustrating. And then 1 rep says to Howard, I remember in 2014, 15-ish, when I first started training with Mendelson, we had meets often up in Lemoore and Bakersfield. How far is that from you?
A gym that is moving. That sucks. That means people are probably jumping ship and trying to find another gym, and depending how far away that gym is moving, really dictates. A lot of people don't like to drive too far to the gym. They try to find gyms that are, after work, you get to the gym, you get home. You don't want to drive all the way across town to go to a gym. So, yeah, that's a shitty situation at the moment. But regardless of the fact, don't pressure yourself to have to do a meet with these circumstances surrounding you, Howard Weingarten. If things aren't on point,
planning to do a meet, that's
but if you're all by yourself and you don't want to risk anything, and there'll always be another meet, and it just maybe the time wasn't right, or maybe it comes together in the next week. You just never know.
Oh, Hopefully. Howard, I made one out of 2-inch PVC pipe with concrete and rebar. No, I'm in a medium town called St. Louis Obispo, right in the middle of California.
That's where Chuck Liddell's from.
Is it?
I think so.
Like, I know I've heard that. I feel like I've heard
Well,
that
in San
town.
Luis Obispo, if I came down there and I walked around to some gyms, and you just go in there and you buy a day pass and you walk around and you try to find the strongest people. This is what Hines does for me. He goes to Gold's Gym and he'll walk around and he promotes what we do. And he's pulled probably, well, he pulled Jose over. He's pulled, he looks for talent. I think Starrett, he was found by him. He just walks around local gyms and says what he can do, who he trains with. And, you know, people are like, oh my God, you train with Kennelly. Oh, I want to, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so he is doing the October. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, I went on to another.
yeah, you got to go out and recruit sometimes. Go to like just not Planet Fitness places, but like just places where people are moving weights. And a lot of times that's like a Gold's Gym. There's always some cocky people in there that think they're strong, and invite them over and say, hey, you know, I'm going to increase your bench. And they'll probably say, no, California's probably a lot of bodybuilders too. So you're going to have to break people of that and get people involved in max effort bench presses. And a good selling point too is putting them in a little slingshot too, because, you know, I'm sure everybody in a local gym around town can do 275 maybe for one rep. You put them in a little half-ass slingshot, and next thing you know, they're repping 375 for a few, and that's like a boner to them. So it's a good selling point. Oh my God, then they think they're benching 375, regardless of what the band is doing. So.
One rep says he did notice the sleeves went on super easy and didn't have to swim much at all.
That
wouldn't make it hard to touch.
That wouldn't make it hard to touch. That'd make it, if the sleeves are loose, it'd make it easier.
That's
So
weird.
Did you have the neck pulled way down and the belt cinched? Because yeah, that's a weird one. Why it didn't touch? That's weird. Not enough weight. Do you know what you can touch in that and what you can't touch? How close it was? You know, there's just a whole bunch of variants. I have tons of questions.
Yeah, this says thank you. And so he says, yeah, I got a meet coming up soon in October. So he is doing because he also says, I think it's up in Kennewick. You guys know the area? Question mark. Ha ha ha.
Shit, I know
So
this
you
place.
we were wondering if you were doing that one.
I know this
Okay,
place
so
inside and
it's
out.
coming up.
Yeah.
But, you know, just throw away the bad day and try to figure out what went wrong, and
Hey, I have days like that.
next week's a new
Let
day.
me tell you about it. Here, max effort Tuesday night. I came in and we were gonna do 3-board raw, and I don't know what grip we're using. And I threw a chain on there, one of my chains. We got up to 380, and I had one of my chains hanging from the bar, so it was 30 pounds extra. And my first set, I did 2 reps, and then they died like quail. Not lying to you. I can go to 1,000 in a shirt, but 3-board with 380 and one chain hanging on it. It was a technical issue because I wasn't doing the big setup. I was just laying down flat on my blades, not pinching my shoulders, no respect for the weight. Kind of like I didn't really want to do it, so I just took it out and I got 1 rep, and my shoulders are completely like this. And then Jose told me that when I was pressing, I was pushing my shoulders forward. Total rookie move. I'm just reverting back to form I had when I was 16 all of a sudden. And I got in my truck. Long story short, I don't know. It was a horrible fucking 3-board night. I got in my truck, and before I started at the end of the workout, and I was just like, my first set of 380 and one chain, I did a rep and a half, and then they were like dying quails. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't include that video. But I stood up and I knew. Well, eventually I did one good working set. I actually did my thing where I put my feet up on the bench and I do my shimmy. I get on my traps. But the point of that thing is, the nightmare of that is the fucking back pain, man. When I contort like that and I bend that lower back, and not so much the neck, but it fucking hurts, man. And I don't want to be in pain anymore for 3 days after I bench. It just sucks, man. So I just half-ass lay down and I get half-ass results. So that was a horrible workout. I just fucking blocked it out. Didn't want to include it on the show, and I'll live to fight another day. But I know what I did wrong. I just didn't realize it right off the bat, because it just looked like I had just came back from having, I don't know, a deserted island and haven't eaten for 2 years. It's horrible. Everybody has bad workouts, but I'm just getting sloppy in training. I'll admit it. I'm just my brain's not in it half the time, because I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not burnt out or nothing. I just don't want to contort my body and feel lower back pain and shit. 'Cause I know better. Sucks, but what do you do? Give me some new discs. Go down to Mexico and get some stem cell therapy. Thinking about that. If that would help my lower back and my neck, I'd fucking be down there tomorrow. I think it's pretty affordable down there from what I heard. All right, continue.
1 rep, Howard Weingarten. I did my first USP gay meet up there. LOL. Let's see if we can find something for ya. Ha ha ha. Trying to figure out something for poor Howard. See if we can get him a crew going.
Yeah, there's got to be people.
A couple or something to get a handle.
San Luis Obispo, there's got to be 800,000 people in that town. Like, there's got to be a population of people. And somebody there lifts weights. There's got to be some gyms. Even like Club 24s, Anytime Fitnesses places, Golds, whatever they're calling themselves now in California. I mean, travel to these gyms, pay a day fee, go at the prime hours between 5 and 7, walk in there and just look for talent and try to recruit. Because that's what we do. I don't do it. But Hines, he'll go to Golds and train with his girlfriend, and he'll walk around and come in and he's like, I found a guy. He can do 405 raw. He's this, and this. He's supposed to show up. Sometimes they don't show up. Sometimes they walk through the door and we find a keeper. So, yeah, they are not going to walk in and join your bench press thing. I mean, a lot of them, if you do have people in the gym, it does look like fun from the outside. They see shirts, they see chains, they see big weight. They say, oh man, I want to try that. Then they try it and find out it's painful and it hurts, and they pop a blood vessel in their eye and all that stuff that happens, and they don't like it no more. My elbows hurt, and okay.
We got some more forearm pain here.
Okay.
Brad K would like to know what you do for forearm pain.
Never have forearm pain. I don't know. Never had like bone pain. I did have on top of the forearm here some hot spots here that were causing it was bound up here, so it was pulling on some. Mike explained it. And like I said, he takes that boomstick and it's 25 pounds. You put your hand out like this, he just sets it on here like this. And I'm like jumping out of my skin. He's not even pressing on it. That's just how there's certain hot spots in the forearm. I don't know about necessarily under here, but a lot of times for me, it's on top, like right across the top of this brachialis here, that gets real inflamed and painful. It's your body, you know, it's adapting, you know, you're kind of going, you're just going to that next level. That pain is hopefully not a bad thing. It's just your body adjusting to the workload that your demands you're putting upon it. So ice always helps. Not doing super heavy bench presses, board presses, super heavy floor presses, you know, rotate those. Give that, if it hurts, don't do it. I mean, if you're constantly going in there and you're feeling pain, even with light weights, then you need some type of deep tissue, pin stretching. Find a person who does deep tissue in your local town and tell them, you know, you may be pointing here, but he might, you know, it's like spokes of a wheel. You say it hurts here, but it could be whip of the tricep over here that's pulling on that, you know, and there's so many different things. But let somebody get it. I'm not big on grafting and cupping. I'm big on old school rolfing, digging elbows in there and just loosening everything up. So, but that's just nature of the beast. You might have done something cattywampus when you were bench pressing. Maybe you were bench pressing and letting that bar roll back in your wrist like this. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that you could be doing wrong in training also, but we got to pinpoint why it's happening and what's the most painful movement that you're doing that's upsetting it, and might have to steer away from that for a while until you can ice it enough, give it time to heal, and hopefully get some deep tissue on it. Big believer in deep tissue. ART, whatever you want to call it. Or something simplistic as what we do with that little 25-pound piece of steel. Wasn't a big believer, but Mike's used that on me so many times, and it's brought me back to life overnight. Had him on the show one time. We should have picked his brain about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Howard. Yes, that's where Chuck is from. I live in a town called Paso Robles, about 30 minutes north of San Luis right now. Okay. Okay. Thanks. I'm open for all the help I can get. Well, hopefully we can figure something out for you. Get you going with some help.
Yeah, be like a walking billboard too. That's what I am. That's why I cut my shirts off and the neck off like this, because everywhere I go, people strike up a conversation. How much can you bench? Where do you train? And I always, I say the door is open. If you want to come bench with us, you want to join our crew, we train here. No, 99% of them don't show up, but once in a while one does. And one ends up coming and trying it. So you got to constantly always look for talent when you're out and about, because people will come and go and nobody stays forever unless you are one of the people like myself. And who else has been around that's still doing this from the crew? Going back to like 2002.
Nobody.
Not many.
BJ?
No. He came along, and I brought him into the game in 2003, but he's injured right now, so he's not on the scene, but still, he'll still show up and push when he's healed. But you got to take the best of what you got when you do have it and make the best of it, and always never give up on looking for people. That's why I always ask when I come in is, if anybody's been over to Gold's, is there anybody over there that we can recruit over here for, just one free workout? Come in and try it with us, and usually when they come over for that one workout, we put numbers on their bench, correct their form, and they go back and they rant and rave about what we've done for them, and it kind of puts us on the map. So that's all I know. It's hard work, man. Nobody wants to do this competitive powerlifting thing, bench pressing thing. It is a second job. It's a lifestyle. You can't do this and then drink alcohol on the weekends and just miss workouts and just half-ass. It's 110% in if you want results.
Laughing my ass off. A guy from a job I had was talking mad shit about shirts, like, what's the point, bro? So he trained with me and was bitching nonstop about my denims digging into his arms, the pressure, etc., etc. So I was like, sounds like you tore your labia. Ha ha ha.
Bitching about shirts, and he put the shirt on and felt the pain.
Too hard for it.
Yeah,
Hard for
just he's a pansy. Yeah, he's not made for this, so he's got to go back to golf or whatever he's good at. Just not meant to do it. Takes a certain mindset to do this stuff, man. Kind of got to have a little bit of a screw loose to come in and do this continuously. And 4 of us right now have that screw loose, and we show up and we don't miss workouts. So
Howard Weingarten. Maybe 60,000 during the school year and maybe 40,000 the rest of the year. Cal Poly University is in the town. Okay.
Yeah. College students, probably not a lot of time to be a bench press specialist, but I know people that went to college and still excelled at powerlifting. So, yeah.
Get some of those college kids in there helping you.
You just constantly got to look for talent. So that's what I do. How many times do we go, and I always let the guns hang out. It attracts attention. Some wanted, but a lot of times people ask where we train. See, our gym's located in a weird spot, so every time I tell them where we train, they don't know where it's at. So, but they're definitely intrigued, because my market was always 18 to like 33-year-old men, because they all want big arms and a big bench press. So all you got to do is show them you can do 315 raw for like 10 reps, and then they'll follow you like a cult leader. So what?
That looks like the last.
That's the last one? Okay, well, we got to make dinner now. Gotta figure out what's for dinner tonight. What's everybody having? What's on the menu for everybody here? I can have a protein source and vegetables, no carbs at dinner. That's the diet. So trimming the boiler down a little bit. We've seen it one time too many on Benchmonster Speed and Max Effort exercises. So trying to trim it down. Still trying to be strong, but trying to trim the abdomen area down. I've let it go because she made me eat DiGiorno deep dish pizzas with cheese crust and...
Excuse you?
Yeah, when you had your little...
I didn't make you do shit.
I would say get pizza, and you'd say, yeah, the DiGiorno,
Yeah,
stuffed
the
crust.
doctor told me I needed to gain fat. You did not get such advice.
Oh, I joined that fat diet with you. Now I'm done. So I'm on a different path, but still going to be big and yeah, I'm still going to stay big, but just look, I want to change the look because it's one thing to have a, 44-inch gut and 22-inch arms. But if you can bring in that stomach a little bit and broaden those shoulders out, then all of a sudden you're a different type of athlete in society's eyes. You're not just an overgrown softball player. You look like an ultimate fighter now. That being said, it's dinner time, and I am hungry, and I'm on low carbs.
Enjoy your dinner. See you next week.
Thank you, One Rep.
Next week, One Rep.
Not even sure what we're having. I don't even know what I got. Haven't been up there. Anything you want particular? Chicken?
I don't know what we got.
Chicken and steak, and I don't have any ground turkey. That's terrible shit to eat, but turkey burgers are always good. Don't have any. Gotta go to the store to get those. Hey guys, we'll be back next week, and we'll be deep into September. Football season starting. Enjoy that. And it's getting dark earlier, and fall is going to be among us, and time's just passing, man. Seems like summer was yesterday. Wow, where does time go? Just sit here.
Fast.
You do these shows every Thursday, and it's just the days fly by. It's the way it is.
We've been doing it 3 years now.
Have we been doing it 3 years?
Started in 2020.
160 some episodes?
2020, yeah.
COVID, yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, people, and letting us ramble, and hope you enjoyed the videos.
Hey,
And
everybody.
in case you don't know, send in your videos to benchmonster@gmail.com. I will get them on the show. Give me a little bio about what you're doing, how much you're doing, and I'll put it on there, and we'll showcase it, because this isn't all about Benchmonster. It's about everybody that is in the family here, and we accept new members in the family. Doors always open.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One Rep's got a story about chicken in Washington for us when he's here in October.
I want to hear it.
Hilarious story.
Chicken in Washington?
Yep.
Have no idea.
Chicken in Washington. Boy, I have a story for you. I'll tell you in October.
That's going to be fun if you're going to be here.
It is hilarious. Yep, that'll be cool. We're excited you're coming.
I don't know how to
Good to see you.
show those guys a good time here. This is pretty
I know. It's a
stupid
boring town.
We go to Costco, Walmart, the gym, and home. That's all we do here, really. So, yeah, we don't go hang out at clubs and night bars and shit like that, because I will be in trouble in 5 minutes the minute I'm there, because somebody wants to come up and thumb wrestle, arm wrestle, and hold my hand. And it turns into things that are bad. And so I don't just go out. So, but we'll do something fun. We'll try to make it an enjoyable, maybe we'll I don't know. Let's figure it out when we're here. We'll just go with the flow. You never know. Might end up at a nice, we haven't been to that Brazilian beef place yet. It's all you can eat, like, they serve all kinds of meat. They just constantly come over your table, and they just, like, top sirloin, filet mignon, ribeye, some type of, they just keep feeding you red meat. It's a Brazilian steakhouse or something, and we'll have to go there, get our grub on. Well, One Rep though has a specific diet, so we got to figure out where to take him.
Oh, yeah, that would not be a place. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out too. We'll work on that.
Gotta figure that out.
All things, we'll figure it out. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on Benchmonster TV.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a great Friday tomorrow, an awesome weekend, and a good week, and we will look forward to seeing you guys next Thursday. Thanks for being here.
Good night, people.
Bye.